Welcome back to Devon Nature Garden, and today we are going to look at this, the Elho Insect Hotel. Yeah, so I was completely unaware of this hotel until somebody in the Solitary Bees in the UK Facebook group posted it and went, "What do you think of this?" And I'd never seen it, so I thought, why not? Let's have a look at it. And so I've bought one. Bought it from one of those auction sites because it was slightly cheaper than Amazon. So yeah, let me unbox it and we'll have a look at it together. Here you go. And their main sort of thing with this is it is made out of recycled plastic. It is recyclable, and so is the packaging that it comes in. So what is it exactly? Right, well, this particular house, they also do bird houses and bird feeders in the same sort of design. But this house comes in two different colours. It's sort of like this colour and also a terracotta colour as well. So I went for the mushroom. And this one is actually designed not just as a bee hotel or an insect. It's an insect hotel. So if I take it apart, and actually, let me bring you closer and we will do a closer inspection of it while we take it apart, because you and I are both looking at this at the same time, so I'm probably going to mess up ripping it apart anyway. Yeah, so here we go. As you can see, it's a decent construction, and you have one of these little things on each of the corners, and on the back, as I skirted round, you can either fix it via a screw or you can use a strap. So you can put a strap on there. This is curved so that it will go round a tree or a post, etc. So you've got two ways of fixing it. Now, the good thing with this is, we just press all four in, it comes apart. So, as you can see, when it's got the canes in, it's got loads of airflow around it, so it's not going to sweat. It also does have, which I noticed earlier, drainage holes in the bottom, so any rain that does get in will run out. You also have, if you want to put pine cones in it, you also have a different side there. And if you want to put wood chips or anything else for like getting wood lice or whatever in it, then you can have this side. So it doesn't matter, each way the top will go on it. So completely square. This one, being the bee hotel, comes with the normal bamboos, which I have an idea. So I'm going to have a look in a minute and see if my idea will work, but I'm looking at it and I don't think it will. So yeah, at the moment I am quite happy with the way that it looks. So let's pan out again and we'll go through my idea. So we will put this back over here, and a lot of you will know, if you are on the Facebook groups, the Facebook group, or have seen this channel before, that I like the CJ Wildlife green plastic, and that comes with renewable cardboard tubes with the inserts. Now, all the experts say that the tubes should be anything over 150 mil, 15 centimeters, 6 inches. And here are the renewable tubes from CJ Wildlife, of which I have one here. I am about to disappoint myself, I think, because these are not, yep, thought as much, these are not 15 centimeters. So I don't think these tubes are going, no, they are extremely tight. Now, you could, you wanted to, I suppose, if they are tight, see, they're all falling out. Right, they could Yeah, they're very, very tight to that. That's a disappointment. I was hoping if they were a centimetre bigger, then there would be enough gap, or even 2 centimetres bigger, because that is going to look like a mishmash. So unfortunately, you're going to need, if you want renewable tubes, you're going to need smaller ones than the 15 centimetres. So unfortunately, my idea didn't work, which is a bit of a disappointment. Yeah, that's how tight they are. So yeah, anyway, apart from that disappointment, excuse me with the microphone, I am going to now go and mount this in the garden just with a screw, and we will see. I mean, I'm quite noises. I quite like the idea of this, but it's just a shame that it isn't, say, a centimetre for the tubes. It could be a centimetre or two longer that way, but then obviously it would have to be completely square. But other than that, if you want to go down the bamboo route, then you can. It's just a shame that it's not going to be able to use these. But it's still a house, so let's see what it looks like when it's mounted up. Right, there you go, that's the screw in. So I'm going to put it beside here. Unfortunately, there's a Houdini fly there, which that's never good, but hey ho. Right, so it's literally a case of locating the screw and a bee. We shall put it there. So we'll see how that does in the next few days. And what I will do is I'll continue this video either later on today or in a couple of days while I'm, if anything goes into it. So I'll keep an eye on it. As you can see, the bees are still active and nothing seems to have gone into it yet, but who knows, once they've finished some tubes or if new females come and investigate, something may well take up residence. But yeah, I quite like it. I just a little bit shame that you can't get the actual cardboard tubes into it, but other than that, I think it looks quite a good design. What do you guys think? Right, I'm gonna finish my coffee and get on with some gardening, I think. Make the most of the weather. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers for now and see you on the next one. Take care, bye bye. There you go. And that is day 2, and we already have a visitor. And there's a second one having a run around everywhere. It's been into a couple of tubes, that one. And there is a small one just left. So that's 3 different ones. And that's the second one that's going in and out. But I'd say that's quite successful, don't you?